right now. This is the slide assembly where you have your various components. This is also how you adjust the hop-up on this particular gun. The hop-up adjustment is a little wheel right inside there. And you just simply click that back and forth to adjust your hop-up. And this does take down slightly differently from a real 1911. A real 1911 you would actually start at the front end and take things apart. This is a little different. We're going to go ahead and do the first part of this, which is the recoil spring and recoil spring guide right there. It is under quite a bit of tension, so be careful when you're removing that. You can take those apart. They just slide apart, if you want to clean them. If you're firing propane especially, it will get dirty inside the gun. Next piece to remove is right here up front. This is the plunger slide. The recoil spring plunger, that's what it's called. On a real 1911 it would slide through the front, but on the WeTex it actually just slides right out the back here because it's got a lip on it to prevent it from going forward. Interestingly enough, this little plunger here keeps the spring from flying out of the end of the gun, and should this piece break, I can tell you for sure that it still would not allow the spring to fly out of the end of the gun, because you have a second piece right here which is called the barrel bushing, and the barrel bushing actually also retains the plunger. So if you were to have a catastrophic failure of the barrel bushing and the plunger, that is the only way that you could get the recoil spring to fly out of the end of the gun, as it were. So highly unlikely that that would happen unless you've got some serious user error, disassembling the gun, not putting it back together right, missing pieces. There's a particular video on here of someone who had that problem, and if you'll notice, not only is his plunger missing, but so is his barrel bushing, which leads me to believe that there's some very serious problems there that are not inherent to the gun. I've had this one for a long time, no problems. Anyway, so after you remove all that stuff, you move your barrel bushing over to the right there. Well, to the left, sorry. Move that over to the left. That unlocks the barrel bushing. So you can simply push forward on the whole barrel assembly and make sure you press forward on the inner barrel assembly here, because that can go backwards and forwards. And when it's backwards, it's actually up higher, so you want to push it forward so it'll actually slide out of the gun. And there we are. There's the barrel bushing, which you can just slide off the barrel. Now, that is actually because I have removed the orange tip from this particular gun. Obviously, it's not recommended. It's illegal to transport it without it. And if the orange tip is still installed on the gun, the barrel bushing will just stay on the barrel. It will not actually come off. So, but I did remove the orange tip, and the bushing will come off. No reason to take this down any further, although if you do unscrew this little screw here, you can take off this black piece, remove the hop-up and inner barrel from here. Really, again, no need to do that unless you're going to be upgrading the gun. Wipe it clean, lubricate it a little bit, good to go. And of course, this is the empty slide now. Although I say it's empty, it's not actually empty. The piston system is still in the slide. This can be removed for modifications. Really no need to do that if you're not going to modify it. Just wipe it dry, clean rather, wipe it clean, and apply a little lubricant. Don't over lubricate these parts because you will suffer gas lossages. Reassembly is basically in the reverse, very simple. Take your inner barrel assembly and outer barrel assembly. Make sure the inner barrel is pushed forward in the outer barrel, because that will move forward and backwards. All of it upside down. There's the slide. We're going to put it back in the slide through the front. Nice and easy. It's going to settle down back in its own original spot. Going to take the barrel bushing, if you did remove it. If not, then it's still on there. And just make sure there's a little lug on there. Just make sure it goes on. Should be kind of cockeyed to the side like that. And just rotate it back into position. Kind of straighten that out. Take your plunger. You're going to put that right back in from the back. And that should lock together nicely like that. Next is the spring and guide. Insert the spring into the plunger. And the guide goes right there against the inner barrel assembly with the hop-up. Take the whole slide assembly and the frame of the gun, and we're going to just put them back together just like this. You're going to want to start on those rails and push right through. Now we're going to take and back this up so that little half circle is right over that empty space so that we can reinsert the slide release there, the slide catch. Simply push it through the hole, bring it back up to that, pop it in, release, good to go. We've got this all back together, ready to operate. Put the magazine in, and that's it. Very good, very reliable gun. Absolutely love it. I've used it for over a year now. Oh, one last feature I did forget to mention is the integrated rail in the frame. Great feature for attaching lights, lasers, and accessories. So, that's it. If you have any questions, let me know.